You work very hard on your business, in your business. You pour your heart and soul, time, energy. It all goes in there so that you can build something, so that your employees and their families can have a good life and a stable life, careers. But there comes a time when you start asking yourself, is it time to pass on the torch? Is it time to get out of the game? That's where we can come in. I'm Brian Beaulieu, CEO and Chief Economist of ITR Economics. Glad you're here. We can work with you. We've worked with companies of all types, all calibers, sizes, industries for over 73 years. We're good at what we do. We're first in forecasts, and we specialize in the business cycle, interest rates, stock market, all the things that are going to influence your ability to walk away with as much money as you deserve after working all those years to build your business up, take care of your employees and their families. Now it's time to pass on the torch. This is what we can do. You know, there's a lot of factors, right? You're worried about future taxation. Get that. Maybe it is COVID fatigue, burnout. Oftentimes it's age, health of a loved one. All of those are mixed in there. But one factor that we think should also be mixed in there is enabling you to sell at your highest valuation in that business. And that ties into the business cycle. If you take a look at this slide here, you're going to see that the green line, which is U.S. total industrial production, is just a benchmark for the overall economy. It goes up and it goes down. And it's our job to forecast the ups and the downs. And that's what we do every day. And the blue line there is the total value of U.S. mergers and acquisitions. And you can see that that rises and falls. The multiples rise and fall. What you are going to be able to get for your business rises and falls in conjunction with the overall business cycle. You see the words coincident relationship there because there's no lead time involved here. This really does involve having an accurate forecast, one that you can count on. You want to try and time the sale of your business to either this macroeconomic high, when this next green line peak occurs, or when it's going to be peaking in your industry. It helps when you have good leading indicators, and that's what you're looking at here. This green line is an ITR financial leading indicator. It's proprietary to our company, and it leads total value of mergers and acquisitions by 18 months. So it takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. You can see how the highs and the lows have lined up through time. And when you have a peak out there in the ITR leading indicator, it tells us a lot about when we might be seeing valuation, at least the total value of merger and activity peaking. It takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. You layer on top of that, if you're at the top of the business cycle, you also know, well, I probably don't want to get in an earn-out arrangement here because if there's going to be a decline in the business cycle, a decline in the value of the business, you don't want to be left holding on to the business in that sense. So this helps with the negotiating aspect of how you are going to be exiting that business. Leading indicators, ability to look into the future, and knowing your industry. Here you're looking at housing starts, and that leads non-residential construction by 25 months. Now this is all on rate of change. So we're looking at the rate at which change is taking place. And obviously if you're tied to the housing industry, you have a totally different cycle than if you're tied to non-residential construction. Even within non-residential construction, it gets sliced and diced. That's where we can help you. You don't want to be selling at the trough of an industry cycle. You want to be selling at the peak of an industry cycle, the peak of the business cycle, when interest rates are going to be the most favorable as opposed to dampening the multiples. We're good at what we do, and we want to do it with you. We've been doing this for decades, 73 years to be exact, and we've worked with all sorts of companies over that period of time, all sorts of industries. Please, let us be a part of your team. Call us. Put us on that team so that you can maximize your retirement fund, so that you can maximize your after-tax fruits of all your labor. We can do it for you. We've done it for others. We're good. We are first in forecast worldwide. Let us be first with you also. Give us a call.